Just got through gathering eggs this morning. Brooke just left, headed to the physical therapist early this morning. And I got a big surprise that it's gonna freak her out while she's gone. What is going on, y'all? Jason over here at Cog Hill Farm. Hope you guys are having the best day ever today. Once I get through with this, I will be having the best day ever. But y'all, this is not, I repeat, not my favorite thing to do here on the farm. Some of y'all probably already know, especially if you watched Brooke's video the other day. Me oh my. Not fond of it at all. But it's gotta be done. Alright, let's go on. Open this on up this morning. Get this backed on in it. I might, y'all think I may pull Big Joe out. I think that'd be best. So today's the day that I got to get the feed off the truck. It can't sit on here forever. Oh, and Caden's busy this week. This is the end of the school year, and so he's got a lot going on. So I'm just gonna take care of myself, like I generally do. But after I get this feed unloaded, I got a big surprise that I gotta tell you guys about, that we gotta keep a secret from Brooke. She don't need to know about it. Just between me and y'all, okay? She'll learn soon enough once I go get it. But she's gonna be floored, and some of y'all probably gonna be floored too. So what's one thing Brooke has been wanting for a while now? She's been mentioning it. She's dropped hints here and there. And actually, we really, honestly, y'all, could use it here on the farm. Y'all come in and get you in closer. If any of y'all said skid steer, then you got it. I'm going to pick up a skid steer today. And I know some of y'all thinking, Jason, what in the world? Brooke's gonna freak out. She is gonna freak out. She is. She really is. Now, let me tell you about the skid steer. If it wasn't for this, we really wouldn't be getting a skid steer right now. So I do have to say thank you to our dear friends over there at Simply Making It. They are the reason why this is happening. So most of all y'all know Miss Laura over there at Simply Making It, that does the goat milk soaps, actually does our goat milk soap for us as well, that's on our website. Well, her husband Chip does land management, and guess what? He just upgraded and bought himself a new skid steer, which means he really doesn't need his old one. So he reached out to me and said, hey, Jason, this is what I did. I upgraded to a new skid steer. And would you guys be interested in my old one? I'm probably not going to offer it to anybody else, but just you guys. And so if you guys really would want it, let me know and I'll sell it to you guys only. And at first I was like, oh my gracious. And then the reality hits me is how much does he want for the thing, and can we afford it? And lo and behold, we can. It's within our budget. And so it couldn't worked out any better, honestly. It really could not have. Something we've been wanting here on the farm. It's gonna come in handy, especially like unloading feed right here. Let's say we could have had this put on a pallet and we could have lifted it up with a skid steer. Our tractor will not lift that up. We'd have to get a bigger tractor. And us wanting to clear our back forest area, that 20 acres back there that has been, that's being taken over by non-native plants like Chinese privet. We really want to be wanting to clean that up. This will help us do that tremendously. Moving dirt, oh gosh, there's so many things, y'all. There's so many things that we could use a skid steer for because they're way more powerful than a tractor. Way more powerful. They, like moving, our head chute for the cows. You know, we got the Lakeland head chute over there, or squeeze chute. And, you know, we're waiting for some guys we know to catch a break and get caught up on some things and move that forest. But now we can move it ourselves. So there's so many things we could do with this skid steer. We could get a front end auger for it. Y'all know how we had to pay Brant to come over here and dig all the poles for us for our fencing. Well, we're wanting to fence our entire property, so that skid steer would come in handy there. It can get in a lot tighter places than the tractor can. It's fully enclosed with a cab. So many things we could use this skid steer for here on the farm. That's gonna make our life way easier. So I am beyond grateful for Chip and Laura and having the opportunity, or the opportunity presenting itself to us, to be able to get a skid steer that otherwise we couldn't get. So Brooke actually has physical therapy today, so she's not gonna be here. So I'm going to slip and go get the skid steer while she's gone. And I have reached out to Mr. Greg because the skid steer weighs almost 11,000 pounds. You know, our tractor doesn't weigh near that. So that's what makes skid steers so great, because they're so small and compact and they weigh a lot. And that's why you can pick up so much with them. That's why you don't have to worry about them flipping and turning over. And that's what makes them so great. But I reached out to Mr. Greg because our trailer would not haul that. So Mr. Greg is dropping off a trailer for me, and I'm gonna borrow that trailer to pick up the skid steer. I cannot wait to see the look on Brooke's face when she sees the skid steer. So before I pulled the trigger on this skid steer, I did a ton of research. Thankfully, Mr. Chip over there at Simply Making It, or Spencer Farm, had said, look, I'm not selling this thing to anybody else but you guys. So, you know, think it over, do your research, and, you know, get back with me. And I did just that. And one thing I did was I asked a farmer right down the road. And I told him, you know, what skid steer it was, and this, that, and the other, and how much we were going to pay for it. And he said, you know, that's a really, really great deal. And basically he said, Jason, on my farm, he's got a big farm. He said, I probably use my skid steer versus my tractor 80-20. I use my skid steer 80% of the time versus 20% with my tractor. I'm gonna have to get in the petty cash drawer. Whoa, well, listen, don't get too upset, but I gotta hit the petty cash drawer because I'm getting a very important tool for the farm. This is important now. This isn't no play toy, okay? I mean, when I hit that petty cash drawer, it's for important stuff, and I got to get this tool for that farm. It's gonna make life so much easier around here, okay? Yeah, it'll end up saving us money in the long run, trust me. I'll bring you some treats. That'll work? Okay, good deal. Get her some treats here. All right, see, I'm not gonna ask to get in that petty cash drawer when I bring you a treat now, okay? There you go. All right, you can give me the key? One more? Okay, I'll give you one more. There you go. Now, see, she don't tell me where she hides the key, and you know. Y'all, that went pretty smooth, I must say. That went pretty smooth. I think the trick is the treats, though. I do. The treats are definitely the trick to getting that key to the petty cash drawer. All right. It's ready. Go pick up a skid steer, y'all. All right, we're almost here. We're getting close. Let's get this thing loaded up and get it on back home. There it is, right there. There it is. All right, so we're home, and here it is in all its glory, right here. The Bobcat skid steer T770. Brooke's about 20 minutes out, but here it is in all its glory. I don't think y'all even saw it. Y'all come over here and look. This is the T770, and it's gonna take us a minute to figure out how to work this thing now. It's got foot controls and joysticks and all that kind of good stuff. And you can see she's not a brand new one. She's not a brand new one, but this is a great machine. The Spencer's Chip, they take care of their stuff so well, and it was just perfect for us. We didn't need anything brand new. That's way out of our budget. I mean, not even close. This is exactly what we needed right here. Something we can afford, something we need, and I'm excited. And I know Brooke's gonna be excited when she gets here. She's really not gonna believe it, honestly. She's not. She is not going to believe this. And I would like to give a huge thank you to Spencer Farms for, you know, saving this for us and thinking of us when they bought a new one, and you know, letting us have the opportunity to purchase this at an extremely great deal. We cannot thank you guys enough. And also to Mr. Greg for letting me borrow his trailer. I do appreciate y'all. I really do. Now, well, like I said, we're about 15-20 minutes out. Mrs. Cog Hill will be rolling up, and she's probably thought I rented this for something. Probably, we'll see. I need to show it to Peaches to let her know what. Oh, here she is. She's coming to go look what I got in the, you know, why I had to get in that petty cash drawer. Peaches, you see it? You see it, girl? Whole crew's over there looking at it, isn't it? Look at everybody. Now, y'all gonna see this a lot. It's a big deal. Something we really needed here on the farm. Yeah, I'll teach you how to drive it, Peach. She coming to look at it. Come on, girl, come look at it. I may have to name this after Peaches, I don't know. And also, it didn't come with any implements or anything like that. The Spencers are using all their implements on the new one that they got. So we are gonna have to find, there's Brooke. She's almost home. You know what though? I should have bought one of those champagne bottles and we could have cracked it over it, you know, just. If I'd told Brooke though to pick up a bottle of champagne, she thought I had lost my mind completely. All right, on a scale from 1 to 10, how excited you think Brooke's gonna be? Yeah, she'll be here in just a few minutes. On a scale of 1 to 10, what you think? I'm thinking a big 10 myself. I really am. Here she comes. Let me show y'all. Here she comes. Oh, there she is right there. She probably sees it. She's probably thinking, what in the world is this man done. I know she had to see it. All right, here she comes. She's pulling up. I may cut my mic off so you can hear her talk.
Here. That's your truck.
Yeah, Brant's fixing to get started on the thing. You asked me could I pull it over here for him.
He's got a John Deere.
He does got a John Deere.
Whose is that?
So, you know Chip and Laura?
Well, yeah.
And Chip reached out to me and said he bought a brand new skid steer and would we be interested in his old one. And I told him we would, and so I went and bought it.
What?
What do you think?
You're kidding me.
Nope. It's ours.
Jason.
Unless you want me to go take it back now. I can tell Chip to go tear the check up.
No.
Because he said he wasn't going to sell it to anybody but us.
Well,
now, it ain't no cream puff now.
I got a lot of questions.
It ain't no cream puff. It's a 2013, and I forget how many hours is on it. But it's well maintained. It's well
kept. Cut this car off.
He's got all the records.
Listen. Okay, so, well, first of all, is that why you've been asking me when I thought I'd come home?
Yeah.
What time I thought I'd be home?
Yeah, that's it.
And I thought I was just telling you I'd be home when I get home?
Yeah.
Jason, whose trailer is it?
Mr. Greg.
Mr. Greg?
Yeah, Mr. Greg let me borrow the trailer because that thing's heavy. It weighs almost 11,000 pounds.
How did you do this by yourself? Well, I guess you didn't do it by yourself if you had Mr. Greg and Chip and Laura.
Yeah, yeah. Nobody kind of knew what I was doing, honestly.
Oh, my gosh. Can I get in it?
Yeah, go on, get in it.
I don't know anything. I mean, we've rented one before.
Listen, they tried to explain stuff to me and all that, and it went in one ear and out the other. But I do know where the maintenance stuff I caught on to.
Okay.
But the controlling and all that, we just have to drive it. You know, it's one of those things that I'm a hands-on person.
Don't worry. I got you covered.
I hope you can do it with your hand, though. That'd be bad if you had to sit there and wait 4 weeks before you can drive it.
Well, you think, do I have to have two hands?
Yeah, it's joystick and foot. So it's joystick. Well, the feet work the implement. Now we gotta get implements for it. Chip kept all his implements for his new one. He bought a brand new one.
Okay.
So, you know, the main thing is we need a bucket.
Hey boys, I'm home.
So we got to get us a bucket for it.
Oh my gosh.
But here's the kicker.
I can handle all that. I'm not worried about that.
I haven't tested it, but allegedly the Kubota implements will fit on this.
Oh, really?
It will. But here's the thing. This is not a Kubota tractor. You could use the bucket, but you have to be very careful because the Kubota bucket's not made.
I'm done talking.
Okay.
Oh my gracious. You think I can get in here with the chains on it?
Yeah. Get on in there.
Am I supposed to step all the way up?
Yeah. Or you can step on that cylinder.
I can't use my right.
Uh-oh. I need to push you up there. Think about it.
I think. I remember when we rented, you had to have this on before it could crank.
Yep. Chip said that he knew he had rented some in the past, so it shouldn't be that. The only thing that's going to be hard for us to get used to, and I say hard, it's going to be different, is the bucket and the implements are used by your feet.
I ain't handle it.
But it's like a zero turn the other way. Driving, it's just like driving a zero turn.
Oh my gracious. I'm like a kid in a candy store. This is great.
Oh, isn't it pretty awesome?
Oh my gosh. I never in a million years thought we would own a skid steer.
Hey, me either.
Get one from a friend.
I never would have bought a used. Number one, a new one was way out of our budget.
Oh yeah.
And I never would have bought a used one without knowing anything about it.
Yeah, well, I
mean, because there's a reason. There's typically a reason why these things are at auction. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And well, like Chip told me, he said, Jason, you know, I would not sell this thing to you if I did not, without a shadow of doubt in my mind, that it's going to be perfectly okay. He said I would take it. Well, things can happen. We talked about that. You know, anything can happen on a 2013 model skid steer.
Anything can happen on a 2025.
That's true. But he said if there was anything wrong with it, that he would have just taken it to the auction. He wouldn't even told me about it.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
I was trying to figure out how to do that.
I just opened those up when I pulled up.
Did you?
Mm-hmm. The one he got's bigger than this, so I'm thinking
Really?
I'm thinking this is maybe the next to the largest, or it's up there. You know, the one we rented wasn't near this big,
Oh, no.
and it had wheels. This one's got tracks.
Tracks are a good thing.
Don't have
In
to worry
our
about
case.
don't have to worry about flat tires.
Nope. Nope. No flat tires.
And least prone to get stuck.
Well, we're not gonna get stuck.
No.
We're not gonna
If we
get
do,
stuck.
we have to call Mr. Greg, because this thing, you ain't gonna pull it out with a truck. It's
I
much as it
tell you
weighs.
the truth.
You know, it blows my mind how much these things weigh as small as they are. They're just so small and compact. You know, this thing weighs 3 times more than a tractor does.
Wow.
And that's why they can lift so much.
Well,
And then
I
I told
wondered why you told me that you had to go to Selma to get your driver's license.
I did, and I didn't even mention that in the video. I went to go get my star, and that went well.
Went to go get your star on your
I
driver's
went to go
license?
get my star on my driver's license, and took me literally 10 minutes. The first time ever.
They had appointments in Selma, and I had to set up the appointment
Yep.
for you.
You did.
But I just thought that you were going to run over there and get your star. Little did I know you were getting a skid steer star.
I'm going to have some stars on my crown.
You already do. This is the best day ever.
Oh,
I just hope I don't know what this left side does.
it's like your zero turns. So if you push that
that's
one, you
how
go.
it turns.
Yeah.
Well, so I've got 2 good fingers.
Yeah. I think I better get off the trailer though. Yep.
You're a mess. You know what? I'm going to be a mess too. I'm going to be a mess on this skid steer.
I don't know how it works because I can't remember.
Well,
But
did he load it for you?
Mac loaded it for me.
Okay.
Yeah. But you know how on a tractor you gotta pull these down? It's all automatic.
Really?
Yeah, you don't have to push those down or anything.
Oh, it does it for you.
It does it for you. I forget how, but it does.
Well,
This is new. He put a new windshield in it.
All right. Well, I am some kind of giddy.
You want to get it off trailer?
I do.
Let's get off trailer. This
You
thing's
think we
heavy,
ought to
man.
move that Subaru first?
Yeah, probably.
I'd hate to run into it. That'd be a bad first thing to happen, wouldn't it?
It'd flip that Subaru in a second.
Here was my observation.
What was that?
You look like you were on a ride at Disney World.
Let me tell you, you couldn't see anything.
So it was just like you were going over the edge at Splash Mountain.
And it was just like a roller coaster because I kept coming forward, kept coming forward, and nothing. And I couldn't even see the tracks. I couldn't see the ramp.
Did your heart do that thing?
I'm still like that.
Like the roller coaster.
And then it finally said straight down like that.
Well, this summer, instead of going down to Orlando,
that
all we got to do is bring Mr. Greg's
trailer and go up and down it.
and just go up and down. We'll get that same rush. Save a lot of money that way, won't we?
Oh, it would save a lot of money.
Well, I thank you very much.
You're
It's
very
my bad
welcome.
hand, but I thank you very much. And I thank Chip and Laura and Mr. Greg, and I gotta go. I got things I gotta do. But I am gonna make sure I can use these 2 fingers. If not, what's a few more weeks?
That's right.
Been waiting
Well,
49 years for a bobcat. What's a few more months?
that's right. And that'll give me time to play around with it and figure it out myself too.
Yeah, you can tell me how to work it.
Yeah.
So,
I know how to crank it now. I know exactly what we gotta do with cranking. That's kind of a pain. Not kind of a pain, you just didn't know what you had to do. So
y'all might not see me working it immediately.
Yeah.
That don't mean I'm not watching videos and trying to learn how to use it.
use it.
So stay tuned to see maybe Farmer Jason on the move
That's right.
on Bobcat.
On the Bobcat. I'm gonna be practicing, I can tell you.
Well, I'm already thinking, I wonder if I need to pressure wash it. And then I'm thinking, probably isn't a good idea.
Probably not a good idea.
It's got a lot of electronics going
Yeah.
on. I don't want to get
We don't
anything
wanna
wet
get-
that's
exactly.
not supposed to.
Yep.
So we're just going to let it be dirty.
That's right.
I might add some stickers to it.
Y'all be good.